All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the SMO Any% Open, brought to you by Dansta and Plan B Esports. We've got another Division B matchup back to back. This one's going to be between Bella and Maxsterious. I think our final round of 16 matchup for Division B. So once this one's over, we'll know what our quarterfinals look like for Division B. My name is Casual. I'm also actually in Division B myself, so I'm going to kind of be watching this with some intent because I could possibly be facing one of these two later on. But yeah, should be a good one. I know both of them have just recently PB'd. Believe according to the stat sheet, I believe Maxsterious recently got a 103.59. Would have been sometime after signups. I'm not sure exactly when. And then Bella recently getting a 102.42 just last weekend, I believe, or sometime last week. So some very recent PBs by both of them. Should be very interesting to see how that plays out. I guess we'll see which one of them is able to kind of keep that momentum going. Um, but yeah, I think we are just getting ready. Yeah, it looks like we're into. Um, okay, there we go. Yeah, all right, we are off. So we do have Maxsterious being pre-recorded, so that's something to keep in mind. We did have another pre-recording in the last match, um, but it's basically live for me because obviously I don't know the result. So it's basically as if I'm watching both of these runners live. But Bella is of course live. So Cypher, Arcani did end up taking the last race, and so he will be moving on to the quarterfinals to face, I believe, Wizard Polar Bear, if I'm remembering correctly. I can check the stat sheet here real quick. Meanwhile, we are quite literally off and rolling. Um, both of them with pretty standard beginnings. No one dying on the bridge, luckily. I've had a race before myself where I forget who I was racing, but they ended up dying on the bridge, or not even landing on the bridge, rather. They dived to the left of it and took a death. So I'm always kind of scared that someone will be doing that. Luckily, none of them here did, though. We see Bella doing and nailing hydrophobia. Wow, well played from Bella. And we see Maxsterious opting not to go for it. Perfectly fine. Not losing too much time over Bella. And yeah, it looks like we'll be getting. Are we going to be getting double? No, we won't. We'll have one left side, one right side. I think that was the case in the last race as well. And I mean, Bella off to a pretty solid start, getting that left side and hydrophobia. But I mean, Maxsterious as well. Oh, okay. That could have been a lot more scary for Maxsterious. He was very close to just completely missing that topper cap. Luckily, catching it on the kind of come around. But yeah, it looks like Bella off to a pretty solid start. Gonna have about 5 or 6 second lead, and it just kind of shows you that some of these strats, they might not look like much, but it actually can save a good bit of time if you're able to nail them. So yeah, very well played there for Bella. I'm not sure what cap exit that was. Yeah, it looks like we'll have the timer starting a little bit late once we get to the 3 minute mark. It's all good. Looked like definitely like a low 2-2x or mid 2-2x cap though. Probably low. And for Maxsterious, I would guess probably a high 2-2x. And I mean, yeah, just grabbing these first moons here. Not much to say here. Will we see any DSS attempts? I'm not sure if we've seen a DSS yet in this entire tournament. Will one of these runners be the first to maybe do it? Okay, Bella does not go for it. And I mean, if I were to guess, Maxsterious probably won't. Yeah, okay. Playing it safe for a race. Perfectly understandable. I'm sure we'll get to see some DSS attempts once we get into Division A and Division S, though. Speaking of Division A, we actually have our first match of Division A coming up next. It's going to be Crunchy Spawn and Houston SMO. Bella getting a nice dino skip there. Let's see if Maxsterious is able to reciprocate. Looks good, and we get 2 clean dino skips. But yeah, we will actually have our first Division A matchup here coming up after this. So make sure to stay tuned for that. We might, knowing Crunchy Spawn, we might actually get to see our first DSS attempt. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for it. But I guess we'll see when we get there. We still have this race to get through. Oh, a little bit of a skip there on Maxsterious's recording. Unless I just completely saw that wrong. But yeah, both of them having clean dino fights. Pretty standard stuff here for runners of this caliber. But yeah, going over the schedule then, I guess why we have some cutscenes. So we have our first Division A matchup next, and then we have a Division D matchup. I don't know why I was going to say B for a second. But then we have a Division D matchup between that guy and Mr. Jerky Jerky. That's actually a quarterfinal match, so that could be a good one to watch. And then we have another Division A match between Red Lunatic and V Chariba. I hope I'm saying that right. And then we're going to end it off actually with myself facing Cobra. So if you want to see me lose an epic proportion to the SM64 highlight guy, make sure to check that one out. But yeah, pretty good cascades for both runners here. It looks like Bella's going to be getting like a, what is that, like a mid 5-3x cascade exit? I think so, yeah. Wow, that's actually quite impressive. But I mean, understandable though, with how good that cap was. Can definitely see that for sure. But now heading into Sand Kingdom. And here's where things could potentially get interesting. Obviously, there are a bunch of different things these runners could go for in Sand. We could see some drams, we could see some platform clips potentially. I'm not too familiar with either of these runners, so I'm not sure what they usually go for. But honestly, it wouldn't be surprising if maybe Bella with a 102 maybe goes for some of these kind of more advanced strats. But I guess we will see. But yeah, going to be planting the seed. Has way more than enough time to make the DSTA. And Maxsterious actually not planting the seed. Is this a normal thing for Maxsterious? Does he not do DSTA? Hang on. This is very interesting. I was not expecting this. I said there were different routes these runners could do in Sand, but I didn't expect that this would be one of them. Interesting. Not even going for... Okay, yeah, it's going to go for kind of a bootleg Hyeno. Hyeno bird? Is that how you say it? I forget. Something like that. But that is interesting. I did not realize Maxsterious doesn't do DSTA, unless he just forgot to set it up and realized after. Interesting. But yeah, it will look like then that Maxsterious is ahead for much of this Sand, but he actually is going to be 2 moons behind. Probably going to be, if I were to guess, he'd probably follow the standard Tomshi beginner route. So going to be going for the Lost in the Luggage and then in the Flowing Sands. Oh, going for Dram. Let's see, does that... I actually still really don't know the visual cue for getting a successful Dram. It looks like he did miss it though, unfortunately. Bella going for it as well. Do they get it? It seemed okay, and is gonna get it. And it looks like... Is Bella going for platform clip? Keeping that Bill alive. Yeah, going to be going for platform clip. All right. Oh, it's an audio cue. Okay. See, I don't have the audio because I'm watching a virtual cam, so there's no way I could really tell. It just kind of... Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's very interesting. Platform clip. And I mean, well, I guess it makes sense that the reverse jacks he's coming out then. Guess you kind of have to. And yeah, we see Maxsterious, yeah, heading into the flowing sands. Going to be doing the Tomshi beginner. That I I'm still not sure if that's something that Maxsterious regularly goes for or not. That is very interesting if so. Don't think I've really ever seen a runner at about a 103 level or lower doing beginner Tomshi still. And a decent cycle here for Bella, and gonna nail it. All right, cool. And yeah, I mean, it looks like Bella is going to have a decent lead out of sand here. Maxsterious nearly taking a death that would have even added more to Bella's lead if he had. Very, very close. But thankfully not taking that death. And yeah, we see Bella rolling towards the last moon. Funny enough, we see both the runners going for Lost in the Luggage. Um, and the more beginner DSTA route, that's a moon you don't even get. But yeah, I mean, both these runners having slightly different routes and both getting lost in the luggage as a result. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be, what is that, about a 25-second lead for Bella here out of sand? Is this a 10-2x or is this going to be a 10-30? Looking like a 10-30. Okay. Very respectable for a race here. It looks like Maxsterious will be getting about an 11 flat, maybe a 10:59. So about a 30-second difference here out of sand. X has to have restrictions on his Switch or something, because yeah, it must be. Maybe there's like the parental control setup or something. I'm not sure how old Maxsterious is, but I guess that could be possible. And yeah, you'd think if he was able to, then he would definitely be going for DSTA at a 103. All right, now the question is, do we see any late clips? If we saw a platform clip from Bella, I would assume we might see. We see a triple jump lake attempt even. And it worked! Oh my goodness, Bella popping off the triple jump lake clip. Holy cow. That is impressive. Well played. Now, will we get to see... Okay, well, no triple jump lake clip from Maxsterious. Do we see a standard lake clip? Taking an unfortunate bonk. Doesn't look like we're going to get even an attempt from Maxsterious. I was gonna say, yeah, that did look awfully low. Like, I wasn't even sure if Cappy was gonna be able to home into the checkpoint. That did seem quite low. But luckily making it work. And yeah, wow, this is a very good beginning from Bella. Definitely showing why they recently got a 102. Definitely honestly probably the favorite to win Division B. I mean, it does say that Bella has the 3 seed. However, they do actually have the best PB in Division B now, with that 102. I'm pretty sure Shuna Ethan is actually not too far behind with a low 103, which actually could be a potential quarterfinals matchup if Bella were to win this run. Um, yeah, that could be very interesting if that ends up happening here. But I mean, as of right now, it definitely looks like it could be a possibility with about a 45-second lead or so out of Lake. It is still the beginning. Anything can happen. But this is definitely a statement in the beginning here from Bella. Yeah, while we have some cutscenes here, I'll just take some time to shout out everybody involved in this run. So obviously we've got Bella and Maxsterious on our screens. Do exclamation point runners. You can go follow them on their respective Twitches. We've got myself on comms. I believe this was updated as well. Yep. Um, and then we've got our wonderful restreamer Mulan. So definitely as well. Do we have a restreamer command? I'm actually not sure. I'll give it a try. We do. Nice. So yeah, definitely make sure to check out everyone involved here. We have some very cool people. Bella is indeed gaming. Yes, Monica, this is true. Actually, insane beginning. You can definitely see why they've recently gotten a PB and a 102 at that. And yeah, but looks like Bella's going to be setting up tree route here. I mean, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Do they nail nut clip though? That is the big question. Because we saw a couple missed nut clips in the last run. Oh, not gonna get it, unfortunately. So gonna have to do the backup here. I didn't realize we had a death statistic. Wait, what? Wait, I did not realize we were keeping track of that. If anyone is interested in stats like that, we also do have stats sheets as well for each division. Exclamation point stats. So this is obviously Division B, so if that's the one you're looking for, then make sure to click that link. And yeah, Bella having trouble with the ramp there too. That was kind of rough. Alright, does Maxsterious hit nut clip? And we have a successful nut clip. We are now 1 of 4 today. Maxsterious being the first one to get on the board. That out of bounds looks decent too. Ooh, gonna have to do the backwards dive, but staying alive. Getting up to where he needs to go. Alright, GG Maxsterious. Congrats on being the first successful nut clipper today. Other than the missed nut clip though, it seems like Bella has been kind of gaming. And I guess other than the ramp as well. But other than that, has been gaming here. Moving along. And yeah, because of the missed nut clip, gonna have to grab the story moon. So have you finished going through the Vodley scene? Is that all the deaths that Killjoy took? Because admittedly, I wasn't really paying too much attention, so I'm not sure if there were any more deaths or not. Oh, Bella gonna have to do some kind of setup there, maybe miss some movement. I'm not really sure what happened, but I'm gonna take it slightly slower. Oh, Maxsterious, that was kind of close. Trying to set up FRS, but getting hit by the Piranha Plant. Mario gonna have a bit of poison on his overalls here. And yeah, because of the damage, gonna have to health refill after that moon, so unfortunately gonna be losing 2 seconds just because of that. And alright, so yeah, we're gonna be getting a Spiritless out from Bella here. No big surprise considering they were going for tree route. And of course, Maxsterious didn't get the story moon, so gonna have to do Spiritless as well. Accidentally missed a roll cancel. Quite possible. It definitely seemed like something that could have happened there. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say if we were Gonna see a pipe slip attempt. I would have been very shocked. We might get to see it in some of the higher divisions. Maybe not A, but definitely some people in this I would think would go for it. And I mean, I guess speaking of Division S, I think we'll get to see some of the first runs in Division X next weekend. Because we have Division A starting this weekend. In fact, the next run is going to be Division A, like I said before. But yeah, I believe Division S starts next weekend, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll get to see some of the best out of the best in this tournament here, going head to head. Next week is what Dancer wants to do. Yeah, okay, I kind of figured. It's kind of been staggering the starts of each division. And yeah, I mean Bella, despite missing that nut clip, still with a very respectable wooded exit. Definitely gaming here for sure. And I mean Maxsterious as well. Like he had a pretty good wooded. Definitely, I mean hitting that nut clip, so definitely saving some time. And still getting like a what is that, 1950? Still a pretty respectable time for a race. Oh, slightly early on the cutscene skip there from Bella. Accidentally pausing the game. No big deal though. Oh, Bowser going a little bit too far to the left. Bella not really prepared for that, I think. 'Cause it looks like they were lining up to go to the other platform. This time, not an issue. And we've got 2 successful fast hats here from Bella. And at this level, it is to be expected. Um, but I mean, still clean nonetheless. I see Dansta. All right. Also, hello. Welcome on in. We are doing all right. We're just hanging out, watching this hype match. Shout out to Insta, by the way, for putting this on. Truly the goat. It didn't really seem like there would have been a tournament if it wasn't for Dansta. No, Troy, wait, what do you no? We were trying to make him seem like everything was fine. Why'd you have to out us like that? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean some pretty standard gameplay here from both these owners-in-laws so far. Both getting meme trees. Bella's been moving along. Oh, go! No, that is a death from Bella. Just not landing on the stump, trying to go for reverse torpedo. Oh, that is unfortunate. Maxsterious might actually be able to take the lead here, depending how quickly Bella's able to back this up. Okay. And yeah, they're really close now. I think Bella's still slightly in the lead, but it's very, very close now. All of a sudden. But is gonna get the successful second try. As far as I'm aware, everything seems to be a-okay. Other than maybe that unfortunate death from Bella. Oh, Maxsterious? Not? I didn't see what happened there, but he must have taken a fall. Trying to ground pound the stone cage pillar there. But yeah, that's gonna make this thing a lot closer. That less than 20 seconds now. looks like about 15. So I mean, that's what I was saying. Anything can happen in a race. Even though it looked like Bella had such a big lead out of Lake, like we see the missed nut clip, we see the death and lost, and just things like that can compound and just make the race close again. But I mean, going into Night Metro here, I wouldn't expect anything to go terribly wrong. If something does, you can blame me. I will take the blame for it. Uh, but unless we see a giggler attempt, maybe, then maybe that's where things could get a bit interesting. Oh, okay. Yep, that one's on me. Bella, if you end up losing the race, you can blame me for that. Um, I do apologize. Luckily, not too bad. Not going to be losing a horrendous amount of time. Okay, that's interesting for Maxsterious. It worked though. Man, this girder is just taking no prisoners and Bella taking a spill. This is truly a commentator curse moment. I am so sorry, Bella. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Get me out of the booth right now. Okay, but I mean, even with that, wow. Okay, some clean movement there from Bella to get up to the pole there. Maxsterious doing a spin pound there too, a buffered spin pound. That was quite interesting. Usually we see the backflips there. They were trying to do City Hall skip. Wait, you're right, Lucien. You are right. Unfortunately, not quite getting it. Will we see any gigglers, though? That is the real question. Oh, looks like Bella might be setting up for it. Yeah, gonna attempt it. Gets out of bounds. Okay. Now, the big question is, can they get the movement out of bounds here? Getting the clip is one thing, but having the out of bounds movement go well is another thing as well. I mean, so far, I won't say anything this time, but you can see on the screen. And yeah, gonna be getting back into the fight. Pretty clean. Now let's just see if the 2-cycle can happen here. Ooh. Okay, it's a little bit spooky. Should be fine still, though. Yeah, it is good. And Maxsterious also getting a 2-cycle. Cool. Alright, so it might look like Maxsterious made up some time. And I mean, I guess that could be the case. There might have been a little bit of time because of Bella's fall. But we will see Bella going for a slightly different day metro route because of that giggler. Not going to have to grab that girder moon that we saw them grab. So just is by default going to, assuming nothing goes wrong for either of them, going to be having a slightly better, or slightly faster rather, day metro by default. But we'll see. I'm trying to remember what the route is for day metro if you do giggler. I know you go to the shop, and I think that's after bench friends if I recall correctly. And then after that, I'm not too sure. All right. Oh, the drive-by from Bella. Well played. And okay, Maxsterious setting it up normally and still getting it clean. Nice. Shop instead of slots. Right. Okay. And yeah, bullet building as well. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Maxsterious taking a bit of an unfortunate bonk there. Not too bad though. And yeah, here's where we'll see the route difference here right after this moon cutscene for Bella. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, going to do slots instead. So, I can't say I've seen this route then, because yeah, I was pretty sure that most people do shop after bullet building, or not. Wait, I'm getting everything mixed up here. Hang on, give me 1 second. Usually, you see shop happen after bench friends and Giggler, unless Bella just doesn't feel comfortable with the movement. No, I'm not fully sure. It's definitely an interesting decision by them. Yeah, like that is what I have seen. I don't think I've seen anyone do slots instead. Probably just a preference thing. Oh, okay. Yep. Catching that. Good catch by Bella there to not die. Yeah, I'm not sure what Bella's coin count is at. Because, yeah, obviously gonna have to be spending 10 extra coins then by doing slots instead of shop. But at 118, so should be fine. Oh yeah, because shop you have to spend 100. Wait, you're right. I completely forgot you actually have to like buy a moon in the shop because it's a shop. That makes sense. Yeah, and you have to buy the snow moon. Right, yeah. Oh, Bella taking a spill. I don't know what it is about this spot in particular, but it seems to be extra spooky here. Still in the Halloween mood, apparently. Well, that's the thing too. Like, I that's something else I just realized as well is getting this hint art. Like, you'd think even with shop it would be perfectly fine because you get 200 coins from it. You're not doing spiritless, doing shop saves about the amount of time the detour for hint art is. Hmm. I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess it has some. Yeah, it has some implications in luncheon as well. Oh, Maxsterious. Bit of a stun there, grabbing a checkpoint. I don't think he's gonna need that though. It's certainly interesting from Bella there, but I mean, having a pretty clean day metro regardless. Ah, okay, I see, Cypher. I see. So I guess maybe Bella doesn't do Spiritless then, so maybe it's not worth it for them to do the Metro Shop. I'm not too familiar with all of this, so I'm just going off of what you're saying. I'm not too familiar with the implications of Giggler. But I will take your word for it. You'd probably know better than me with the sub hour. But yeah, heading into Snow Kingdom here, second half of the run. I mean, these first half from both runners have been pretty good. I believe that's like a high 31 from Bella and a low 32 from Maxsterious. So very, very good first halves here from both. Definitely on pace to see a couple 104s. Maybe even a 103 from Bella. Saves one dialogue box in lunch shop. Oh, so because you've been to a shop, you get one less. Ah, okay. Or something like that. Interesting. That's really cool, actually. It's very neat. Yeah, and I imagine, yeah, Bella probably wouldn't be going for Spiritless, so wouldn't be as worth it, I suppose. Makes sense. Alright, so yeah, looking like we're gonna be getting a Snowdram attempt out of Bella, based on the routing. Excuse me. And let's see here for Maxsterious. Looks like we'll be getting a double Snowdram attempt. Oh, Maxsterious not quite getting the wall kick there, unfortunately, but is able to back it up nicely. Bella has a 102.15 BPT. That is insane, even with that wooded. Still on a low 102 BPT. What is Bella's summit best? I'm actually not sure. That is crazy, though, the fact they still have a low 102 BPT. So, I mean, in theory, if Bella can just play, like, really close to golds, they still could PB this. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, other than the nut flip miss and that lost death, this has been really, really good from Bella. I guess a little bit of spaghetti and Metro, but that's not as big of a deal. But yeah, other than that, it's been cooking for sure. So that was a 100.16, so getting close to that sub hour. Wonder if Bella's maybe pushing for that. But yeah, I mean, Maxsterious has had a good run of his own as well, keeping up with Bella's pace here, not too far behind. I wonder what Maxsterious's summa best would have been, or not summa best, BPT would have been at this point. Alright, taking a little bit of damage though, unfortunately, off of the first Goomba, so gonna need this health refill, losing about 2 seconds. But yeah, let's see if these Snowdrams go well. A ledge grab there from Maxsterious, that's kind of spooky. Luckily surviving though. I think we did see a death there in the last run from Killjoy. So Maxsterious almost replicating it. But luckily does get the ledge grab. Alright, so Bella will be first up to bat here. Oh, a little bit in the air, so not able to work with the Odyssey. That's a weird little thing there. Usually you don't see that. Alright, let's see. The very quick setup. Okay. This looks alright, and good. First try. Gonna be hanging on to this lead. Alright, can Maxsterious follow suit? Let's see here. Oh, we're gonna reset it up. Ooh, and good. Double first try at Snowdrams. Maxsterious keeping right on pace. And it looks like we have about now a 25, somewhere between 25 to 30-second difference. So, I mean, still a very, very close race. Anything can still happen here, especially when we get into Luncheon and Bowser's and Moon. But I mean, I guess we still could see anything in Seaside. Seaside's kind of a more chill kingdom, but I mean, there are still some things that could potentially go awry. Hopefully that doesn't happen here for either runner. Oh, interesting cap throw there from Bella. Oh, a bonk there, not quite getting the angle. Gonna be losing a couple here at the beginning. And let's see. Good beginning for Maxsterious as well. Oh, a spin throw there. That'll do the trick, I suppose. Oh. Oh, gonna have to... Oh. Oh, unfortunately, a mini meltdown here in this room. Could you even consider this a room? I'm not sure. I know there's a name for it, but I just can't think of it at the moment. Ooh, showing off the Joy-Con usage there with the down throw. Love to see a fellow Joy-Con user. Very, very cool. That's something I need to start doing too. Doing that down throw there. Looks very, very cool and probably honestly saves time. This is true 12-7. Joy-Con supremacy. Joy-Con for life. But yeah, I mean, both of them just kind of chugging through Seaside here. Not too much to say. They've both been having clean kingdoms. Oh, Bella missing the first. I think missed the first. Yeah, you don't see that one every day. Luckily, not a huge mistake, but assuming Maxsterious gets it fine here, that will be a few anyway. Was that far enough away? That was. Okay. I looked away for a split second. It looked like Bella may have been a bit too close, but it does make it work. Maxsterious is definitely fine. And yeah, I mean, a pretty good Seaside from Bella here, other than just a few small things. I mean, Maxsterious honestly probably saved a little bit of time, having a very clean Seaside of his own. And okay, I didn't see what the globe was, but it looks like it's probably either a high 41x or a low 42x here for Bella. Yeah, looking like a 40-19. Bella PB is dead? No! Is there BPT or higher than PB now? I would assume so. Yeah, Maxsterious with a 40-30. So we're only about 11 seconds apart, folks. This is actually going to come down to the wire. Quite literally. Well, assuming these luncheons go fine, that is. I guess luncheon could be a big difference maker here. Oh, not quite getting salt triple. Gonna have to back it up. Ah, 102.44. All right. Well, it was fun while it lasted. But I mean, I guess in that case, we could still very well see a 103 from Bella, which would still be very, very impressive. Ooh, Maxsterious having a bit of trouble here with the beginning movement here, taking a bonk as well. Had a bit of a chance to make up a little bit of time, but is definitely losing some now. And I mean, I guess that's true. I'm not too familiar with Bella's golds, so I'm not sure how good their golds are in relation to their strats. But I guess it's very possible. Definitely very difficult to PB at this point, but I mean, yeah, I guess it's not necessarily over. Yeah, you hate to see it. Both of them. Well, I mean, Bella definitely had the better backup. Maxsterious kind of having a mini Mario meltdown moment. Maybe a little bit more than mini. But yeah, is unfortunately going to be losing some time here. Was catching up a bit, but yeah, it's definitely back to about, I don't know, like 30, 40 seconds or so. Yeah, especially if you're going for Soul Triple like these runners were. This moon can just be rough. I still play that moon super safe, like the beginning movement that is. But like it still gives me trouble sometimes. It's a very unforgiving piece of movement. Okay, Bella should be fine here still. Yeah, gonna have to take a couple extra wall jumps, but that's fine. Oh, Maxsterious, please? Okay. The single jump is gonna make it work. Okay, looks like Maxsterious is gonna have a slightly cleaner movement here in this for this moon. Oh, Bella, please. Okay, we're alive. We grabbed the checkpoint to health refill as well, so we don't have to worry about it during the moon here. I think Bella just got like a perfect. Yeah, wow, that is impressive. Holy crap. Well played from Bella there. That was kind of insane. Yeah, that was nuts. Yeah, that was good. So yeah, a bit of Forks Room difference here. Basically, Bella's going to be leaving Forks Room as Maxsterious enters. So if you missed Bella's Forks Room, we've got another one here for you. Don't worry. And almost sync there on the moon cutscenes. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what that timing would be. I forget how long Forks Room is, but I mean, who needs like 15, 20 seconds apart when you've got one Fork Room difference, right? Yeah, probably something like that, 12-7, maybe 25 or 30, something like that. Okay, both of them choosing to keep the Spiny alive. A bit of an interesting choice. It definitely could have potentially backfired for them. Okay. Alright, have fun, Troy. Modded Celeste, that sounds pretty cool. I actually still have yet to play Celeste myself. I I was told I should buy it when it was on the summer sale for like 90% off, but unfortunately I kind of forgot to do that. I was kind of sad. I wonder if they do that again. If they do, then I would definitely probably get it then. Alright, and Bella gonna be wrapping up this luncheon. Pretty decent luncheons here from both these runners. There's nothing that really stood out to me that was like super bad. I guess there was a bit of a monk-ass moment there where Bella got on to 1 HP, but besides that, I don't think there was really too much of note. Looking like to be about a 47 flat luncheon exit. It's always on sale on Steam? Oh, really? I might have to look into that then. I didn't actually realize that. Owlboy. Oh yeah, Troy the Owlboy advocate. I remember seeing that nearby. It's 75% off? Well, dang. It might just be worth it then for anyone who's looking to play Troy's main speed game. Maybe potentially try and bop him. But yeah, 47.26 here from Maxsterious, so still under 30 seconds behind Bella here. Still anyone's race. That's what you love to see. Close races like this. Hi, Plexi. We are here. A Zelda like, okay. I haven't actually played any of the Zelda games. There's a lot of games I haven't played. I should probably like play some of these games. I don't know. I'm just like I don't know. I guess I'm just that big of a Mario stan. I don't know. Yeah, I really should play some of these other games. Bella stream? Yes, Bella is streaming. How did you know? I should play video games. You're right, Troy. You're so right. Video games are cool. I've heard. So I've heard. Oh, yeah. There are a bit of freezes here on my end as well, but it's fine. It is perfectly fine. But yeah, there are a lot of games I need to actually sit down and play. I guess we could try. I'm not sure how much it would do, but we could certainly try, I suppose. Like it seems it's definitely fine now on my end, but maybe yeah, maybe the stream was bugging out itself a little bit. It could be worth just do a quick little resync, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, not too much to say about those ruins. Luckily, we didn't miss too much with these ruins. It's kind of just, you know, essentially essentially an auto scroller, a glorified auto scroller, you could say. But yeah, kind of a much needed break between two brutal splits. Glad there's a little bit of downtime with a split like this. And yeah, it looks like oh yeah, it looks like Bella's feet did skip ahead. So yeah, definitely resync is probably worth it then. So yeah, it looks like about 30 seconds still. So yeah, it should be fine now. And I guess that's the one good thing about having Maxsterious be pre-recorded, is that we only have to sync one stream. Oh, Bella going to be going for Bertram. Interesting. Does that? No, didn't hit it, unfortunately. I'm shocked to see someone with a 102 going for Bertram still. That is shocking. And yeah, I mean, we see here Maxsterious going to be opting for crates instead. Oh, I'm having a little bit of issue on the ogre, but does make it work. And here's another case where it looks like Maxsterious will actually be a lot closer than he might actually be. So it'll look like he's only about, what, 10 or 15 seconds behind, when in reality he still has the Grace Moon to get. Whereas Bella does not have to worry about it, because they got Bertram. Oh. Okay, we should be fine. I don't know why my phone is saying welcome to Plain B Esports chat room again. I wonder if I maybe cut out for a second there. Maybe some of these issues are on my end. I hope not. I hope you guys can still hear me fine. Okay, Belle having a little bit of issues getting onto this roof. Maxsterious having a weird thing there happen too, where they were kind of beside the first shard. I didn't see fully what happened, but... Oh, okay. Maxsterious having a bit of interesting movement here, getting from the third to getting to the third and fourth shards. Nothing bad, but a little interesting to say the least. I'm not sure. Um, oh, this might just be. Okay, there we go. That one might have been me, because my thing froze, and I saw it on the stream that it was still working. So that might have been me for about 10 or 15 seconds there. Seems to be on Bella's end. Yeah, I mean, I did see their stream freezing a little bit there. But I think my feed entirely just cut out for about 10 or 15 seconds, so it could be partially me as well. Quite possibly a mix of both. But we're back now. We're good. Yeah, it seems to have caught up. We seem to be fine now. And unfortunately, it looks like Bella's run is actually going to be invalid. GG Maxsterious on the win. Bella choosing to do topper first. Hate to see it. No, I'm kidding. But we do see the difference here. We see Bella going for topper first, whereas Maxsterious is doing Harriet first. And we see Bella going for Sarbomba and getting it. Was second try, but still getting it. I'm actually not sure. Would a second try Sarbomba save time over just not going for Sarbomba? I actually don't know. Oh, Maxsterious taking a bit of damage there on the first topper phase. Okay. I was very scared for Maxsterious there. I thought for sure he was going to take some more damage. He does! He's on 1 HP, but luckily that is the last phase. Little bit spooky. Remember Maxsterious, it's November now. The spooky season's over. You don't have to give us a fright like that. And here's where we'll get to see the difference here. Bella does not have to worry about crates. Maxsterious will have to grab it. Bella with some clean movement there for this climb. Ooh, I'm surprised that connected. I thought that might have been slightly too low. Oh, and Maxsterious doing the triple jump. Alright. Pretty clean. Assuming they probably don't do pipeless. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, at this level, I'd be very surprised if that were the case. Alright, and Bella heading into mech. Oh, Maxsterious, okay. Taking it safe, maybe realizing they weren't going to get that blind jump. Opting to play it safe. And honestly, respectable. Topper / Harriet first on stat sheet. Honestly, you might be onto something with that. That'd be a cool stat to see. But yeah, speaking of stats, if anyone in chat is interested in seeing the stats, we have exclamation point stats for each division. We have a lot of cool things. I'm not sure what's happening with Maxsterious. I was gonna comment on it, but then it happened twice. I'm not sure what exactly went on there. But having a bit of spaghetti there, trying to climb up to this mech fight. And no spaghetti there for Bella, having a very, very clean mech fight of their own. I think Maxsterious was gonna basically have to pray that Bella maybe took a fall to have any chance here. Oh, he just straight up killed the birds. He bonked the first time up and then got into the right side spikes the second time. Oh, dang. Okay, that was kind of Monka S2 for that second bubble. I think I didn't see. Did he maybe bonk and then just landed right beside Spirit? I didn't actually fully see that, but I would assume something like that happened because normally you do not see Spirit bubble second unless you're doing like one bird or something. Oh no, and that's a fall from Maxsterious. That might just be GG. That might be the nail in the coffin here for Maxsterious. Oh, taking a bit of damage as well. Oh man. Alright, does back it up nicely, but that is a bit of time loss, sadly, for Maxsterious. And yeah, it's gonna be about a minute and a half behind now. So I mean, at this point, Bella should be on track here to take this round of 16 matchup. I was going to say something, but you know, I calm cursed Bella earlier, so I probably shouldn't do it again. That might be a bit of bias if I did that. But we'll see. On track though, I can say this. On track to get a 103. So that would be very cool to see in a race. I think we've seen one other 103 in Division B so far by Lex. But other than that, it's all been 104s or higher. So would be cool to see a potential second 103 here. Oh, messing up Mooncave skip though the first try. Oh no! Might have just been a commentator curse anyway. Oh no! It's going for one wall jump instead. Wait, hang on. Oh no! This might have just been a commentator curse anyway. Hang on a second. Okay, going back to two wall jump and making it work. Okay. And yes, this is true. So yeah, I mean, assuming Bella can hang on here, they will be moving on to face Shuna Ethan. If Maxsterious can somehow pull the comeback, they'll be the one facing Ethan. But yeah, I mean, assuming nothing else goes wrong, it should be a Bella versus Ethan matchup in the quarterfinals. The IL stats tab in the stat sheet to see fastest finish time? Right. Yes. That is a thing I forgot about. Yeah, so far our fastest time is a 103.51 from Lex. And yes, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, here, let me check the scheduling sheet. That will be tomorrow at 22:30 UTC. Or for some of you Eastern folks out there like myself, that'll be, I believe that's 6:30 p.m. Eastern. That is tomorrow. So that'll be very hype. And yeah, so this is, like I said earlier, this is our last match of the round of 16 for Division B. From here on out, it's just quarterfinals and then eventually our semifinals for Div B. And then actually, I believe if I somehow do win my match against Cobra later, I think I end up facing whoever wins between this match and Ethan tomorrow. I think. Oh, that's true. Yeah, DST is this. I believe it's this Sunday, right? So yeah, that won't affect anything for today or tomorrow, but yeah, we'll change times a little bit for Sunday, I suppose. Let's see. I'm assuming we won't. Oh, hang on. Okay, I was about to say. We get one 2DSS attempt from Bella. Unfortunately, not hitting it, but we at least get to see an attempt, I guess. That was pretty cool. I don't think we've gotten a 2DSS attempt yet. Yeah, Bella just went for it. And, I mean, sorta landed on the first platform, but wasn't able to get a jump. Well, you love to see it, I guess. I believe that is our first 2DSS. 2DSS attempt in this tournament. The only other person I could maybe see that would have gone for it is maybe Lex, but I don't think he did in either of his matches. Yeah, it does unfortunately count as a fail on the stat sheet. Yeah, Bella has had a very good run. Looking to be about a mid 104 here from them. So not quite going to get to see the second 103, but still a very, very good run. Definitely one of the better. No, you're joking! You're joking! You are joking! No, 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 no! You're joking! No! No! There is no way that just happened. There is no way that just happened. You cannot blame that one on me. I do not take responsibility for that one. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Maxsterious might actually pull this out then. I I don't know what to say. I'm stunned. Wow. I am stunned. That I don't think anyone saw that coming. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm genuinely shocked by what I just saw. And yeah, Maxsterious going to be playing it safer here for the last pillar. And Maxsterious is going to pull out the win. The 14 seed with the upset in round 1. And that's going to be a 105.37, I believe? 105.38 for Maxsterious. I still don't know what to say about that. That is so sad for Bella. They had the round, and then that happened. And it looks like it's going. Go 106.14. GG. Maxsterious going to be pulling off the upset here. That is crazy. That's why it isn't over till it's over. If anyone was doubtful of that saying, that is the reason why we say that. It ain't over until it's over. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And yeah, Maxsterious will be moving on to face Shuna Ethan in the quarterfinals tomorrow. What you see in Lamau. Honestly, I wouldn't blame people, especially Bella, if they want to get me out of comms, because there definitely was some commentary cursing happening there. That is insane. But yeah, even with that, still only 30 seconds apart. That just shows how far ahead Bella was leading up to that point. And yeah, that's the thing, Troy. Like, you don't really think about it until that happens, and then you're right back at the start of Escape, and you've lost like 2 minutes. That's something you like rarely think about because it so rarely happens. But it could just sneak up on you, like we saw there. Wow. But yeah, GG to Maxsterious. Gonna be taking home the win. And yeah, so we'll get to see Maxsterious versus Shuna Ethan tomorrow at 22:30 UTC. We have our next match coming up, our first Division A match, so definitely make sure to stick around. It's going to be Crunchy Spawn versus Gusten SMO. I'm not sure what their PBs are, but it should be a good one. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned. I guess we'll be going to a quick break here to change restreamers. But yeah, I guess that will do it for us here. G's to both. And I'll see you guys in a few. All right. Oh my God.